Has the video started? Oh, hello guys! Welcome back. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I've waited for it to dry for a little bit. It's starting to dry a bit more. Still I thought it dried. It's still a little bit moist, but right now I'm currently just doing some little touches like adding my my little signature, right? Just a cute little SV, and basically just adding it there so that when I start adding everything, it doesn't become smeared. Sometimes like you add it, like you add pen afterwards and it starts smearing because of the color pencil layer. So just doing that for now. And 1 second, let me readjust it so that you guys can see the top. I'm so glad I moved the view a couple videos ago down, because how I did the first few videos with the sketches, it was so hard to see anything in that perspective. So I do not miss that old perspective. Alright. Just continuing on with the trees until like the whole entire thing dries. This tree, you know what? I like it if it's like darker on this side. I kind of like the trees on the sides are very dark because they're like outside the frame. That's gonna be cute. Okay. Where am I? Oh. It was right in front of my eyes too. I was like, where did she go now? Literally my pencil just sitting right in front of my eyes. It's like, I'm right here. I'm right here, my friend. And I'm like, where? My stuff is just looking at me with like the pure face of like, bruh. Bruh, I'm like, right here. Right at this corner. Wouldn't be surprised. Right now, we have and make it so that it's more blended. Is it dry? I'm checking it, like I'm checking whether or not it has a fever. Like, what's your temperature like? Like, I got you, babes. Just checking the temperature of my art, you know, the moisture. Okay. Like, if you could tell, like, my art, I don't go in any specific order. I don't believe in going in order. With like my art, I just kind of draw whatever I feel like doing, or I like, for example, I have an idea for this specific part, right? I just jump to that part and start working on it. Like, whenever I'm like, okay, I'm doing this part, but I'm a little bit stuck on that part, then I would just move to another part that I have an idea for. Like, I want to color the background, right? Instead of just the physical character herself, right? I could just go to switch to the artwork in the back, right? So that's why I like backgrounds as well, because it's just a nice touch on the outside that where, like, when you're drawing a person, sometimes when you draw a face for too long, like, I'm sure if you're an artist, you know this feeling. When you're drawing a face for too long, you stare at the face and you're like, I'm not sure if this looks good. So after a while, you switching around is a good idea as well. Just pro tip, like, whenever, that's why, like, I usually like drawing like different details in an artwork as well, like backgrounds. This is something I've done. It's pretty new for me, right? As well, like I only started drawing backgrounds a lot, like recently, uh, within this year, where like oh, actually, I think it's been time has flown by. Time has really flown by. Have you ever felt the time feel like it felt like it's been forever, but also it felt like it was yesterday? Yeah. Weird things about me, but you know, like it's just like time really flew by, as well. So yeah, like with my art process. Like during the beginning when I was first doing art, right? When I heard a lot of artists who have drawn for like years, like close to a decade, which is 10 years, right? I was I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a long time. Now I'm reaching pretty close to that time. I'm getting there sooner or later, and I'm like, wow, it's actually not that long. When you're having fun with the whole entire process and you're learning, doing art at the same time as an artist, it's fun, you know. Like, and time just really flies by. And with life as well, you're doing other stuff. Older you get more busy, and so like, yeah, you end up just kind of going with the flow. And yeah, time really flew by. These trees are looking fabulous. I love these trees. Have you ever drew something and you're just really proud of it? You know, you look at it, you're like, those are some nice, like those are nice. Like it looks nice, you know. It's always a nice moment when you get to look at your art. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I like this one. She's still a little bit wet. I think it's also because it's cold, right? So, um, it's taking a little bit longer to dry. I'm guessing if it was like warmer, it would have dried about 5 minutes ago, but since it's cold, we're gonna. It might be a couple parts before like we get some results with the sky. But for now, we have like a lot of the trees done. I think that's yeah. This one's the last tree. I'm excited to start getting to the squirrel sooner or later. I kind of want to do I kind of want to finish her first, and then we're gonna. Did I miss a whole part of the tree? You guys did not see that, okay? Like, that's between you and me. You did not see that. I sometimes miss like a whole entire portion of an artwork. Like I've done a whole entire artwork where I thought I completed it, right? And I have like a complete part where it's just like plain, like it's just a white spot. I'm like, yep, that's a part of the artwork. What are you talking about? Huh. It adds to the, it adds to the image. But you barely even notice at times, right? Like, it's like the really small details that, like, honestly nobody notices except for you. Yeah, so it's starting to dry a bit. So I'm adding a bit of blend up here. So I'm blending it with my orange red color. Ooh, actually this is making it very nice. Love it. That's why I like color pencils. You could erase, you know. You could erase some of the mistakes you made. I'm thinking this needs to dry just a little bit more. We could add like the extra nice little details and all this type of stuff, and then we start going straight back to her afterwards when we're finished with the background. So I think for now this is a good spot to stop. I'm gonna wait even more for this piece of sky to just like I'm gonna check its temperature consistently, but basically I'm gonna I think we're gonna stop right here. I'm gonna wait, and I'll be back with the next part, and we'll be continuing the background, and I'm pretty sure the next part is where we would be pretty much done with the background and going back to our main girl in the middle. So basically, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm hoping you guys have a great afternoon, great whatever time zone you're at, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you guys next time in the next part. Bye guys. Bye.